You thought you'd seen all the chaos the rap world could handle? Think again. Last night, 50 Cent dropped a bomb so explosive it makes Kardashian feuds look like a polite tea party. Rick Ross, the boss himself, reportedly hit peak fury after 50 Cent leaked a shocking video involving Diddy, and we're not talking casual behind-the-scenes clips. This is full-blown cinematic scandal, the kind that sends Twitter into meltdown and has Instagram on fire. Imagine a video so wild, so controversial, it makes your phone overheat just from watching it. Allegedly, it contains content that could shift reputations, reignite old rivalries, and make the internet gasp in real time. Rick Ross? Sources say he was fuming, pacing like a general in full battle mode. While the world watched this digital explosion unfold, Diddy finds himself at the center of a storm he never signed up for. And 50 Cent? He's sitting back like a mastermind in a Netflix villain's chair, watching chaos bloom one viral reaction at a time. Social media erupted instantly. Memes were born, and fans dissected every second as if it were evidence in a high-stakes trial. Buckle up, because the scandal isn't just hot, it's nuclear. And the fallout? It's only just beginning. Let's rewind and set the scene, because if you blinked, you may have missed the opening salvo of chaos that 50 Cent just detonated. He didn't just leak a video, he threw a digital grenade into the middle of Rick Ross's empire, and the fallout was immediate, intense, and utterly unavoidable. Ross, the Miami mogul, a man known for commanding respect both on and off stage, reportedly hit peak fury after viewing a video involving Diddy. And the internet? Well, it collectively lost its mind faster than a toddler discovering TikTok. Sources say Ross was pacing like a general preparing for war, phone in hand, delivering fiery messages to his inner circle while the storm brewed online. Every second of the video leak sparked speculation, memes, and conspiracy theories as fans and digital detectives dissected frames, facial expressions, and every inflection of tone. It wasn't just gossip, it was a cultural earthquake, shaking the rap world and leaving the public scrambling to understand what had just gone down. Meanwhile, the leak went viral almost instantly. Clips were reposted, rehashed, and memed, turning a single video into a multi-platform spectacle. Twitter threads exploded into heated debates, TikToks recreated key moments with dramatic flair, and Instagram Reels transformed every frame into a cinematic reenactment. Fans argued over motives, alliances, and the possible fallout while influencers weighed in with their signature mix of sarcasm and speculation. The chaos was so thick it could be cut with a knife. Rick Ross has never been a stranger to controversy. His career is peppered with feuds, statements, and moments that demand attention, but this alleged leak was different. It wasn't just personal, it was strategic. Sources suggest 50 Cent didn't randomly share the footage. He carefully orchestrated a public moment, designed to provoke, stir debate, and cement himself at the center of a cultural storm. And boy, did it work! Social media erupted, fans dissected every second, and the narrative spiraled into chaos. Inside Ross's camp, a flurry of activity ensued. Legal teams, PR strategists, and social media managers reportedly convened to evaluate damage control strategies. Every response, every statement, and even every post had to be carefully weighed. Diddy's team was allegedly scrambling too, trying to understand the implications of the leak and contain the narrative before it got completely out of control. But the virality was unstoppable, and the internet's appetite for drama only grew with every passing minute. Fans immediately took sides, splitting into factions that either supported Ross, 50 Cent, or speculated endlessly about Diddy's role in the situation. Memes began circulating, depicting Ross in dramatic, over-the-top scenarios, pacing in boardrooms, erupting in fury, or plotting an epic response like a Marvel supervillain. GIFs flew across platforms, reaction videos racked up views in the millions, and every celebrity commentator from YouTube hosts to Instagram influencers jumped into the chaos with analysis, shade, or sarcastic commentary. The narrative quickly drew comparisons to cinematic betrayals. Some fans likened the leak to mafia-style scheming, others to Game of Thrones-style palace intrigue. The complexity of the situation, the video itself, the alleged backstory, and the public reactions made it feel like a scripted drama, only it was unfolding live for everyone to witness. The level of suspense was off the charts, and every new development only intensified the frenzy. Then came the twists. Rumors emerged that 50 Cent's leak wasn't just a random stunt. It may have been calculated to provoke Ross publicly, to dominate social media discourse, and perhaps even to influence public perception of Diddy. Analysts on podcasts and commentary channels began dissecting every second, speculating on motives, alliances, and even potential legal implications. The story evolved at lightning speed, with each new snippet, post, or leaked conversation adding layers of intrigue. Memes multiplied like wildfire. Ross's reactions were edited into every possible dramatic scenario. From movie explosions to royal betrayals, every moment turned into a digital artifact of chaos. Fans didn't just comment, they created TikTok reenactments, Instagram reels, and even satirical parody accounts, all capturing the escalating scandal. The energy online was pure frenzy, a perfect storm of humor, outrage, and obsession. Celebrity reactions added fuel to the fire. Cryptic tweets, passive-aggressive Instagram posts, and subtle shade from other rappers made the situation even more combustible. Social media influencers eager for engagement turned the scandal into a multi-platform spectacle, providing commentary, hot takes, and analysis that kept the public hooked. Every new angle created more buzz, more memes, and more speculation. As the story unfolded, speculation about motives became a sport. Was 50 Cent testing Ross? Was Diddy caught in the middle? Were old grudges reigniting in real time? Fans debated endlessly, theorizing about secret alliances, strategic plays, and possible consequences for the three major players. Each hypothesis spawned new threads, memes, and fan content, amplifying the scandal exponentially. Meanwhile, Ross's attempts to respond, allegedly measured but visibly frustrated, were scrutinized in real time. Every word, gesture, and post was dissected by fans and commentators alike, generating additional memes and reaction videos. Alleged statements were circulated, sometimes taken out of context, fueling more outrage and debate. It was a feedback loop of chaos, attention, and virality that seemed impossible to stop. The intensity escalated further as rumors of additional footage surfaced. Social media detectives claimed there were more behind-the-scenes moments, potentially incriminating or illuminating, waiting to emerge. The anticipation alone sent platforms into a frenzy, with hashtags trending, discussions erupting, and every viewer feeling like they were part of an exclusive inside scoop. Fans and influencers drew wild analogies to pop culture, comparisons to Shakespearean betrayal, mafia thrillers, and iconic cinematic plot twists flooded the internet. The narrative felt larger-than-life, dramatic, suspenseful, and impossible to scroll past without engaging. Every meme, reaction, and clip served to deepen the tension, keeping audiences captivated and hungry for the next revelation. Amid the chaos, the interplay of celebrity, ego, and strategy became a spectacle. Ross's stature, 50 Cent's influence, and Diddy's central role created a dynamic that was unpredictable and volatile. Social media amplified every reaction, every speculation, and every meme, creating a whirlwind of attention that neither party could fully control. By the end of this first wave, the situation had escalated beyond a simple leak. Ross's reputation was under scrutiny, Diddy was caught in the eye of a storm, and 50 Cent was enjoying the digital fireworks from the sidelines. Memes, GIFs, TikToks, and discussion threads turned the scandal into a cultural phenomenon, demonstrating the internet's ability to magnify and amplify celebrity drama into an all-encompassing spectacle. And just when it seemed like the drama couldn't intensify further, whispers of more leaks, unseen footage, and potential behind-the-scenes revelations emerged. The internet held its breath, waiting for the next twist, the next viral clip, the next meme that would push this scandal to even greater heights. Fans, commentators, and influencers were locked in, fully invested in every moment, and the story had officially become a live, interactive drama, complete with suspense, outrage, and relentless virality. Fast forward a few days, and the fallout from 50 Cent's leak is nothing short of apocalyptic. Rick Ross, the boss himself, is reportedly reeling, his reputation shaken, his empire scrutinized, and every move under the microscope of a merciless social media audience. Every post, every comment, every gesture was analyzed, dissected, and memed into oblivion. Fans weren't just talking, they were constructing digital evidence boards, conspiracy theories, and reaction compilations faster than Ross could take a breath. Sources claim that Ross attempted to contain the chaos, firing off statements, text messages, and private calls, but the virality of the leak had already reached a critical mass. The moment 50 Cent released the footage, the internet claimed it as its own, dissecting every second like forensic detectives while Ross scrambled to regain control. Diddy, caught in the center of the storm, was reportedly blindsided, left trying to manage his image while watching the fire spread. Fans divided into camps instantly. Some defended Ross, praising his legacy, his calm under fire, and his attempts to address the situation. Others threw shade, claiming the leak revealed weaknesses, vulnerabilities, and cracks in his carefully constructed persona. Meanwhile, 50 Cent basked in the chaos like a maestro conducting an orchestra of outrage, watching each reaction unfold like dominoes falling in real time. Social media became a battleground. TikTok recreations, Instagram reels, and viral memes transformed the leak into an interactive spectacle. Every GIF, reaction, and meme amplified the scandal, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of drama and virality. Analysts on commentary channels and podcasts dissected the footage frame by frame, speculating about intentions, alliances, and the hidden meaning behind every glance, pause, and expression. The story no longer belonged to Ross, Diddy, or even 50 Cent, it belonged to the audience. Celebrity reactions further fueled the fire. Cryptic posts from other rappers, influencers, and reality TV stars added layers of intrigue and speculation. Every subtle jab or ambiguous comment became a talking point. The scandal had transformed from a simple leak into a multi-platform, multi-layered narrative, with each new perspective adding to the chaos. Alliances shifted, partnerships were reconsidered, and the social media universe held its breath for the next development. Ross's attempts at damage control were met with mixed results. Every post he made was scrutinized, every statement replayed, and every reaction edited into memes. Fans began to question the sincerity of his responses, dissecting tones, gestures, and word choice as though he were testifying in court. Meanwhile, Diddy's image was also under the microscope, with analysts debating how much of the video implicated him, how much was taken out of context, and whether the leak altered public perception permanently. As the story unfolded, speculation ran wild. Was 50 Cent strategically manipulating the situation to assert dominance in the rap hierarchy? Was Ross being provoked publicly for maximum engagement? Were hidden alliances at play, shaping the narrative? Behind the scenes, every angle created more questions than answers, and the digital audience eagerly debated each one. Threads on Twitter exploded, TikToks proliferated, and reaction videos racked up millions of views, turning the scandal into a cultural event rather than a simple feud. Memes became a language of their own. Ross's reactions were photoshopped into scenes from mafia movies, dramatic TV finales, and classic cinematic betrayals. Reaction GIFs of his expressions were shared millions of times, while 50 Cent's smug demeanor was endlessly analyzed, captioned, and mocked. Social media users became amateur narrators, providing commentary, analysis, and satire all at once. The scandal was no longer a story, it was a living, evolving spectacle. The implications extended beyond social media. Industry insiders reportedly reassessed alliances, brand deals, and partnerships, evaluating whether proximity to any of the involved parties posed a risk. Public perception shifted in real time, with reputations hanging by threads, alliances tested, and power dynamics recalibrated. The ripple effect was profound. Every post, every comment, every new leak had consequences, and no one was immune. In the aftermath, Ross's legacy was both reinforced and challenged. On one hand, his influence, stature, and ability to command attention remained unquestionable. On the other, the leak exposed vulnerabilities, weaknesses, and moments of human emotion that the public dissected relentlessly. Diddy, too, faced new scrutiny, his role in the narrative debated endlessly, while 50 Cent solidified his reputation as a provocateur, a master manipulator, and a social media tactician. Ultimately, the scandal revealed one unchangeable truth. In today's digital age, nothing stays private. Every interaction, every video, every glance can become a cultural event. Social media magnifies drama, amplifies reactions, and transforms conflicts into spectacles. And this leak? It wasn't just a feud, it was a masterclass in virality, power, and the consequences of living life in the public eye. Even now, the story isn't over. Whispers of additional footage, cryptic posts, and behind-the-scenes revelations continue to circulate. Each new detail promises to escalate the drama, challenge reputations, and keep the internet on edge. The saga remains alive, evolving, and absolutely relentless because in the world of celebrity scandal, calm waters never last. Rick Ross, 50 Cent, and Diddy have entered a new chapter where every action is scrutinized, every statement amplified, and every reaction fodder for memes, commentary, and endless debate. The public, the media, and fans alike are now active participants in a narrative that unfolds in real time, a story of power, influence, and controversy that seems destined to continue for months. Alright, fam, if your brain isn't fried yet, congratulations, you survived a masterclass in chaos, betrayal, and social media warfare. But don't relax just yet. This is exactly the kind of scandal that demands your attention, your reactions, and your thumbs ready to hit that like button like it owes you money. Seriously, smash it. Make it scream. Let 50 Cent, Ross, and Diddy know you're paying attention. Drop a comment below. Who handled the chaos worse? Rick Ross for allegedly losing his cool? Diddy for being caught in the storm? Or 50 Cent sitting back like a villain in a Netflix thriller? We want your wild theories, your savage takes, and yes, your memes. Go ahead, predict the next move, the next clip, the next viral moment. This is your chance to be part of the discussion, to dissect, debate, and indulge in pure internet chaos. Hit that subscribe button like it just insulted your favorite rapper. Turn on notifications so you never miss a leak, a clapback, or a scandal hotter than a Miami summer. Because here, drama drops faster than any TikTok trend. And if you blink, you'll miss the receipts, the reactions, and the chaos unfolding in real time. Remember, in this digital age, secrets don't just leak, they detonate. The internet will chew it up, spit it out, and make you gasp, laugh, and screenshot everything simultaneously. Stay tuned, stay alert, and keep your popcorn ready because, in the world of celebrity scandal, the truth doesn't whisper, it explodes.